Hi, I quit.
Okay, hold up. Let's go a little bit back in time. How do I get a job in tech? Right. Oh, thank you very much, Google. Very helpful. After studying web development during the pandemic era and surviving multiple roller coasters, it was time for me to get a job because that's what ordinary people do. I put all my efforts into my application, networking, and whatever people do to get jobs. It worked, well, sort of. I was approached on LinkedIn by a startup founder with a job opportunity back in December 2021. And here is how it went. Well, sort of. A realistic reenactment of my interview.
Hello. Hello. We are a cool startup in Berlin. Now, tell us a little bit about yourself. Well, I am who I am, and that's all I am, and other things, and that's about it. Okay, let me ask you a few technical questions if you don't mind. Okay, what is HTML? It is not a programming language? Okay, so you can't have money, but you can have a chair in the office for free and work for free, and you drink for free soft drinks, and you eat fruits for free. Okay. Okay. See you in January. Okay. Bye. Okay, the questions were a lot harder than this one, and there were more than, than one.
But yeah, you get the gist.
Well, we had a call that I thought would be the first of many. It's pretty customary in Berlin or in any startup, I guess, or any company, except for companies in Cyprus. I don't know. That's my experience. To run more than one round of interviews, especially in tech, I guess. But to my surprise, the interview turned technical 5 minutes in. That was pretty shocking to me, and I wanted to just turn off Zoom and say that I had technical problems, but I didn't. I went with it, and it was not terrible, but terrifying for sure. To be honest, I wasn't prepared for the interview. I had no idea that he's gonna ask me technical questions. Otherwise, I would have prepared a little bit, right? And I wasn't in the mental space to be asked questions. I was like, it was a surprise, complete surprise. Especially for a junior. I don't know about you, but like, I'm an introvert. I freak out. I forget what my name is when I'm put on the spot. So he ended up offering me an unpaid internship for 3 months, the possibility to be converted into a full-time contract after the 3 months. I said yes because honestly, I was so tired of applying for a job and being rejected left and right. Even after like completing the third round of interviews, which is the worst actually, I ended up accepting the offer. Honestly, I had no motivation to show up every day without being rewarded for my work. Because what motivates me the most is money. I'm sorry to say that, but let's be honest. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm not 18, so that is quite important to me. I know what you're gonna say.
Oh, but you were growing and you were learning and blah blah blah.
Actually, I felt like I wasn't. I was given this individual as a buddy, a more senior in a developer, but I felt like they didn't know what was happening either. So it was a hot mess. That's all I can say. I just felt like I was stressing myself for nothing to show for and no promise of anything to come after. So I said, you know what? I think it's time to focus on what I want, what I need, and about my future instead of building somebody else's product, somebody else's company, somebody else's dream. You might think that I'm a snowflake, that I can't handle stress. Although, trust me, I've worked before. I have years of experience in a different career. I know what stress is, and I know what ambition is, and I know all this, but I think I finally know what I want. So I decided to basically start my web development agency because I finally have a practical skill that I can apply, which I never had before. I always wanted to have my own business, but because of this lack of skills, I always said, what can I offer as a business? So since then, I've spiraled into multiple depression episodes, I think. I've had a very hard time gathering my own thoughts and structuring my life and everything. And yeah, I think it's probably due to burnout, COVID, stress, and everything else. I think everybody can relate to this. Yeah, I finally gave up. I mean, we also moved before COVID hit. We moved to Germany, so it was a whole mess. It was like a vicious circle, domino effect, a spiral, tsunami, I don't know, everything in one. I want this channel to be a place where I can update everybody on what's going on, teach you some things that I learned along the way. I will be focusing mostly on WordPress and Elementor Pro, or Elementor and Elementor Pro, because let's face it, most of the websites on the internet run on WordPress. And I think it's like 48% of the websites. So that's so like there's high demand, also high competition, but you know, competition is healthy. So I'll be focusing on that. We're gonna also learn some coding from scratch. We'll be doing a lot of stuff, and we'll be talking about business, tech, and lifestyle. I think that's it. All right, guys, thank you very much for listening, for watching. I hope it was sort of funny. At least at the beginning, and not too depressing, and maybe relatable in some way. Yeah, so that's it. Until next time. Bye, guys.